Every dollar begins here, at one of the most secured loading docks on the planet. This paper is 75% cotton, 25% linen, made by a single government-contracted mill. Temperature and humidity are held constant. Even paper moisture changes how ink bonds. Embedded security fibers are woven directly into the paper, impossible to photocopy or replicate. The ink formula is classified Parjud, developed exclusively for the US government. Magnetic ink allows ATMs worldwide to read serial numbers instantly, even decades later.
Color-shifting ink costs more per ounce than gold. It's the hardest feature to fake.
Each denomination gets a unique thread positioned at a different location in the paper.
The watermark is embedded during paper manufacturing. It cannot be printed on afterward.
Before a single note is printed, thousands of precise components must be perfectly staged. The paper treatment hall is where ordinary stock becomes something no counterfeiter can replicate.
Paper must reach exact moisture levels before printing. Too dry, and the ink won't bond evenly.
Security threads are inserted at positions unique to each denomination, a built-in authentication code.
Portrait watermarks are pressed, not printed, requiring forces exceeding 10 tons per square inch.
One misaligned watermark is enough to pull an entire sheet from the production line. The color-shifting strip on the $100 note contains over 650,000 micro lenses per square inch. Every fiber position is mapped and logged against a cryptographic template before printing begins.
Each treated sheet is tagged, sorted, and tracked from this moment until it leaves as finished currency.
Even a fraction of excess moisture will cause Intaglio ink to bleed. The paper must rest first. Beyond these doors, the most sophisticated printing process in human history begins.
Each press on this floor can print over 10,000 sheets of currency every single hour.
Sheet alignment must be accurate to within 1,000th of an inch, or the print is destroyed. Master engravers spend years hand-cutting a single die, each line placed under magnification. Ink sits only in the engraved grooves, for the raised surface is wiped completely clean before every print. The raised texture you feel on a real bill is proof of intaglio. It cannot be replicated by any inkjet printer. Every sheet is photographed at 400 megapixels. Any flaw smaller than a human hair triggers rejection. Front and back are printed in separate passes. Perfect alignment between them is non-negotiable. Intaglio ink requires 72 hours of controlled drying. Rushing it causes cracking under the next press pass. A warped sheet will jam the letterpress. Dimensional accuracy is verified at every single stage. From this point, the bills gain their serial numbers, treasury seals, and final security overlays. The letterpress wing runs 3 shifts. It never stops for a single denomination in production. There are 12 Federal Reserve districts, FIRIs. Each has its own unique seal and letter identifier. The Treasury seal has appeared on every U.S. note since 1862, unchanged in its core design. Every serial number is unique. Over 99 billion combinations ensure no 2 bills ever match. The serial number drum advances automatically, printing a new, unique number on every single sheet. Both serial numbers must match exactly. A mismatch on any position condemns the entire sheet. The Federal Reserve letter tells you exactly which of the 12 banks issued that specific note. Faceplate numbers allow the Bureau to trace any defective bill back to the exact plate that printed it.
A trained inspector can identify a misprint in under 3 seconds, and they examine thousands of sheets daily.
Every sheet is logged against a federal manifest, accountability that follows each note for its entire life. The overprint hall is the most controlled environment in American manufacturing, bar none.
Gouache patterns create optical interference that makes scanning or copying physically impossible.
Color-shifting ink application requires laser-precise registration. A half-millimeter error ruins the note.
Tilt a real $100 bill, that copper-to-green shift is the fastest counterfeit test in the world.
The hidden bell inside the inkwell is invisible to the naked eye, but instantly visible under magnification.
Microprint letters are 60 times smaller than standard type. They blur instantly on any photocopy.
UV reactive features are invisible in daylight. They exist solely to defeat sophisticated counterfeiting operations.
The blue ribbon contains thousands of microlenses perving. Tilt the note and bells and 100s appear to move. Multispectral scanning checks every security layer simultaneously podmites in under 2 seconds per sheet. Every security layer is now permanently bonded. The note is nearly complete and nearly impossible to fake. Inside this wing, 32 bill sheets become individual notes, intope, at a rate of millions per shift. The first cut divides 32 bill sheets into halves. Each subsequent cut brings individual notes closer to existence. 4 note strips emerge from the slitter at over 300 feet per minute. Precision never slows for speed.
In this moment, individual dollar bills exist for the first time, cut from a sheet that once held 32.
Each note must measure exactly 6.14 by 2.61 inches, a tolerance tighter than a human hair's width.
Counting machines process over 1,000 notes per minute, each one individually verified by optical sensor.
One brick holds exactly 1,000 notes, $100,000 in a stack you can hold in one hand.
Each strap holds 10,000 notes, wrapped, stamped, and logged before it moves another inch. Every rejected note is counted, logger by serial number, and shredded. None can ever leave this building. From this corridor, every strap of currency enters federal chain of custody, tracked until it reaches your wallet. The Quality Control Wing operates at standards more rigorous than any other manufacturing facility on Earth. Cope machines process individual notes at over 4,000 per minute, faster than any human inspector could manage. Each note is imaged under 4 different light spectra simultaneously, in under 15 milliseconds. An ink void smaller than a pinhead is enough. The machine finds it, flags it, and pulls it in milliseconds.
Serial numbers contain embedded check digits, a mathematical signature that instantly exposes any printing error.
At 1/10 of a millimeter thick, a single trapped fiber is enough to fail a note's thickness verification.
For borderline defects, 2 human experts make the final call. No algorithm overrides their judgment.
Star notes replace defective bills in a sequence. Collectors prize them, but they exist purely for accounting accuracy. Every certified batch carries a legal document, a federal record that will outlast the notes themselves.
Check the ink application roller on the Intaglio press.
A defect rate of 0.003% sounds small, but at millions of notes per day, every fraction matters.
The packaging hall is the last stop before finished currency leaves federal hands forever.
One missing note weighs exactly 1 gram, and the precision scale catches it before any brick is packaged. $1 million in $100 bills fits inside a shrink-wrapped package the size of a thick novel. Every strap carries an RFID tag, a digital identity that follows it from this machine to a bank vault.
The palletizing robot places each strap with sub-millimeter precision. Human hands never touch it again.
A finished currency pallet can hold over $500 million, yearnings, wrapped, sealed, and numbered for transit.
On a full production day, this staging area holds currency with a face value exceeding $2 billion. The vault corridor has more security per square foot than any space in the United States government.
Inside this vault, the silence is deliberate. Every sound is a variable that vault custodians are trained to notice.
Dispatch is coordinated directly with all 12 Federal Reserve banks, but currency moves on a federal timetable. Currency shipments depart before dawn. Timing and routes are classified federal operational secrets. Each armored vehicle carries a different route tallied. Even the drivers don't know each other's destinations.
The convoy moves under federal law enforcement protection, authorized to bypass every traffic control in the city.
Federal Reserve Bank receiving docks are built to withstand explosions. The currency inside is that consequential.
The moment both officers sign, ownership transfers from the Treasury to the Federal Reserve, Hitrold, a legal handover of billions.
From Federal Reserve vaults, currency fans out to over 4,500 commercial banks across the country.
From a federal facility to a bank drawer, the journey of a single note spans weeks and thousands of miles.
The ATM cassette is the last sealed chamber a note occupies before a human hand withdraws it. Every raised line, every shifting color cold, built by thousands of hands, felt now by one. And this is how the world's most trusted currency is made.